What's up? My name is Brooke Riley and I'm from New Jersey.
I'm Bo Nagin. I'm from Chicago, Illinois. We're both Teufelberger ambassadors. I've been here working on a really exciting new project by Teufelberger, and we're just really excited to tell you all about it.
For the first time since 2007, we have revamped the whole entire harness line.
Now available in our standard size that we've come out with for years, a larger size and a smaller size. We have two brand new harnesses. We have the treeMOTION Essential, which I'm wearing, and the treeMOTION Pro that Brick's here to take a look at. Today we're going to go over the entire product line and tell you about all the new exciting things that are coming out. So Brick and I are going to go in more depth to these two harnesses and tell you about all the fantastic features and what comes with each one. I'm going to talk a little bit about Brick's harness, the treeMOTION Pro. Okay, so the base of this harness first, before we get started, is ease of adjustment. So go ahead and take that belt buckle off for me real quick. Quick release buckle. Underneath you can see that we have a nice convenient elastic strap that holds the harness up on your hips. What that allows you to do is go ahead and hook it on, make sure it sits where you want it. Then you can take your two attachments with your quick release buckle, clip it, and adjust it to where you need it. If it's not to where you want it, since we have new adjustable buckles that stay firm exactly where you want them once adjusted, you may want to unclip it to adjust those buckles where you want it, and your harness doesn't fall down. Now you have that nice, easy elastic band that holds it in place, makes it really easy to adjust it, okay? So we've all been really happy about that because we don't like struggling with adjustments. If you look down at the lower legs, we have a similar setup. We've got the quick release buckles, and underneath we have the same elastic straps. Now, these serve a little bit different purpose. We've talked to a lot of people that wear our harnesses, and some of them really would like a snugger feel around the leg support. So we've supplied this as an option, okay? So that is just there to tighten up and put that leg strap exactly where you want it, that's comfortable for you when you're working. So when you get your harness and you look in your user instructions, you will find it is an option to remove the red non-life support straps. So make sure you read them thoroughly and follow instructions, and we'll probably have more direction to come in the future about that. But just so you know, if you don't particularly like that, doesn't matter, you can take it off. What else is great about this new harness is that we have these new open rings that are part of the setup now that not only are utilized as part of our design, it makes it easy to replace parts, which by the way, these two harnesses, we have 10 replacement parts available for these harnesses. We're not selling you things that you're going to wear out and throw away, but you can keep spending a little bit of money so that they can last the lifetime of the harness and get full value out of this equipment.
And the lifetime is 10 years on this harness. So exchangeable, replaceable parts helps you get to 10 years.
Right. So this harness is a much better value. So we can now take all of these new parts that not only make it more efficient in our construction and replacement, but now we can take this tool and we can use it as a bridge ring. We can use it for other applications in climbing because it's fully rated for life support. So we're really excited about that. All right, Brick, why don't you clip into that Adrenaline behind you? We can take a look at some of the other features on this harness. As you can see from the back side here, we've got a really thick, comfortable padding to give you real good comfort when you're sitting in your harness for long periods of time. This is a feature that's a little different from our Essential model, okay? You see that we've replaced our suspension ring with this fabric ring that's also still great for a chainsaw attachment point. But if you don't like that, in your user instructions, you'll find that you can remove this and replace it with our open ring that we now have available to serve a similar function as the ring that we previously had in harnesses in the past, okay? So what else is great about this harness? Well, we've increased the number of options you have as far as where you can attach Kara tools or vaults or whatever your gear storage equipment is of choice. So you can see we've added more space here and some areas in lower areas that weren't necessarily available before. Everything has been redone from the color scheme to the design and the shaping of the base part of the back pad that you'll see. So this was all done very consciously thinking about comfort, design, and function. So go ahead and sit down in this harness, would you, buddy? So all of our new harnesses we've taken a really close look at, and all of our suspension that we have installed that's been slightly altered has been done very consciously so that now we have a higher level of comfort that should give you more longevity in the harness where you can work safely and efficiently without getting fatigued. You still have all the adjustability, all the replaceable parts, but we feel we've changed things just enough with a lot of feedback from some really smart climbers that are all from this tall to all the way up to giant Polish guy size. You know who I'm talking about, Teufelberger ambassadors.
Alligator.
And these give us options that we can now adjust our 3 size range harnesses and our fully adjustable systems so that you can get exactly the way you want your harness to feel, so that not only do you work comfortably, but you're in more rescuable positions if something were to go wrong. So beyond that, let's talk a little bit more about some of the kind of more in-depth features that we look at. Could you stand back up for me? Thanks, Brick. So just the minute details, right? So when you look at everything, we still have things identified, like all of your adjustment straps will have a small red strap that you can see. So if you're not searching for that black strap to adjust, you know exactly what you need to pull to loosen things up and change it. Along with the fact where little details like this, we have a slightly larger hole, so you can put a little bit bigger accessory carabiner in there, which wasn't available before. Before it was just these smaller holes that still exist, so you can still make all your customizable loops with our, with our bungee cords that we have in the past. And now there's, as we know, many other options on the market with screw-in brackets and things to support gear as well. Every which of those tools is all supportable by both of our new treeMOTION models.
Cool. We're gonna hop over to the Essential harness. To start off with, we're gonna look at all the green hardware, which is all life support, but this time it's all made by Teufelberger. So we got the rings on the side are the same, and then we have these new forward D rings. When you buy this harness, it comes with a single bridge, but it has the option to add the second bridge with the hole. And you put it through. This way you have a choice of using the ring on the same bridge, or you can add a second attachment, 2 separate bridges based on the work position in the tray. The forward D rings are webbing friendly, kept it nice and smooth in there, so it's webbing friendly as well as friendly for the bridge with these 2 holes, and then you have the room for the carabiner attachments. On the side here, the same thing, the T-rings are here for attachments for lanyard, but we also have this new ring, it's an open ring that Teufelberger made, and then this way for the side here, for the lanyard and webbing support is good, but you can also use this ring anywhere else you would like to use it. On the bridge, it is a life support rated ring, on here, or there's a new idea of back here, we have this red webbing that would be used for a chainsaw lanyard, not life support. But if you choose to take that, the open ring, you can cut this one out and put the open ring in that webbing and have the same application. While bow is turned around, we have these new webbing straps instead of having the bungee straps that we had before. However, if you choose to have the bungee straps instead of the flat webbing, you can cut these out and put the bungee cord in there for the same purpose of having the support with the leg support to the harness. Let's turn back around, Bo. The major difference with this harness, the Essential, is that it's a streamlined version of the Pro. The first thing we have is the adjustable buckles that is real easy to adjust and tighten up your harness, and an easy release, red tab here to release it. The padding itself is super comfortable, but lighter and streamlined, especially with the hotter weather.
Taking a look back here at the treeMOTION Pro, as you can see, we now have these small red attachment points on 4 points on the harness that allow attachment points on the front and rear to install a set of suspenders that are going to be easy to use and easy to configure so that you can use day to day when you're doing operations with heavier chainsaw and equipment that you want to utilize those suspenders to hold up your harness. The open ring is a really fantastic new product we're excited about. All of our new hardware is going to be available eventually for sale separately from the harness, and just keep in mind, as this is an open ring, it will come with a torque screwdriver that fits the screw so that you will be able to easily configure that in whatever system that you feel you'd like to use it in, as long as it is one of the approved systems that we let you know about when you buy this ring. So we've covered a lot of great details on these 2 harnesses. We're both super excited about them. We've been climbing on them for the last couple of days and we've really enjoyed them, and we're really looking forward to getting them out to everybody and having new options and new features that fit all of our customers better and let you climb safer and have a lot more fun doing it.